Hi, I'm Emma Campbell reporting for TCTV, and here is your national news. In an attempt to receive money for the border wall, President Trump temporarily ended the government shutdown. After 35 days of unpaid labor, the president agreed to back a 3-week spending package, enough to resume government operations through February 15th. The government shutdown cost the U.S. economy about $3 billion in foregone economic activity that won't be recovered, the Congressional Budget Office said in a news report Monday. However, President Trump stated, if we don't get a fair deal from Congress, the government will either shut down on February 15th again, or I will use the power afforded to me under the laws and the Constitution of the United States to address this emergency. We will have great security. While both parties want to avoid another shutdown, for Democrats, they got what they wanted in the short term, an end to the shutdown which had federal workers feeling the pinch and beginning to affect a broader public. From government shutdowns to Twitter blocking Brokaw. NBC News is receiving backlash in recent news of Tom Brokaw's statements towards Hispanics, saying that they should work harder at assimilation. The comment was made during a Sunday broadcast of Meet the Press. Brokaw took to Twitter to state, "I feel terrible part of my comments on Hispanics offending some members of that proud culture," he said at the beginning of a series of tweets. However, Twitter users fired back, stating that Brokaw failed to actually apologize. Brokaw and NBC have stayed silent since Brokaw's stream of tweets. While Twitter users go silent, the night sky is louder than ever. 2019 has already given us a partial solar eclipse and super blood wolf moon eclipse. The universe has more in store. The year will showcase 3 supermoons, a blue moon, multiple meteor showers, close approach by the moon and Jupiter, and several rocket launches. To stay up to date on all celestial events, follow NASA on Twitter. While the universe steps up to the challenge, a Duke professor steps down. Megan Lee Neely, an assistant professor of biostatistics and bioinformatics at Duke University, emailed her Chinese students to improve their language by committing to speaking it 100% of the time. Screenshots of the email exchange made it on social media and added fuel to the outrage. The medical school dean, Mary E. Klopman, apologized to Neely's students, saying, "There's absolutely no restriction or limitation on the language you choose to converse and communicate with each other. Your career opportunities and recommendations will not be in the way or be influenced by the language you use outside of this classroom." Neely has since stepped down. While Duke reduces the amount of professors, Samsung reduces the use of plastics. Samsung is stepping up to the plate with many other companies by ditching the plastic packaging that is typically used to wrap and protect electronic devices and appliances. Samsung is gradually switching over to recycled materials and bioplastics, which are made from non-fossil fuel materials like starch or sugarcane. In addition to changing the packaging, Samsung will also alter the design of its phone charger, replacing the glossier exterior with a matte finish and ditching plastic protection films. That's all for your national news. I'm Emma Campbell, and we'll be back to see you next week.